Super last second addition to today's video, so I figured it'd make more sense if I just put it at the front of the video here. Nikita just tweeted this out over on Twitter, and it's another tease of something that's going to be added to the game. Matt here on Twitter figured it out first. This is a stock to the SR2 Varesk. It's a PDW chambered in 9x21, and we can add it to the list of future Pew. Now for the rest of the video that I have planned for today. What's up, guys? Nolan here with a bit of normal speculation today as we unravel what exactly our first in-raid trader could be dealing with. Over the past few weeks, we've learned that our first in-raid trader, Lightkeeper, has a lot going on. It is all but guaranteed he's associated with the cultists and could even be in some kind of leadership position for them. At the very least, again, he is associated with them due to the necklace, Antler Man, and the artwork standing behind him, and now he's linked to quote-unquote the best electronics, which is very much associated with the cult. If you caught my chat with Dan Exert on the second channel, we go into some detail around the lore behind the cult and how they are also known as the Witnesses, where the event that they witnessed was an EMP and what they refer to as the blue flame. So the symbols that we see for the cult usually have a lot to do with sight. That's why you see eyes in their necklaces and painted on the walls and blood and stuff like that for the rituals, while of course a lighthouse helps you see through bad weather, making it also work great as a central location for the cult. And that is not even crazy speculation, guys. That's all solid in the lore for what we know about the cultists. With the trader dealing these high-end electronics, now we wonder what specifically they could be, which there's two routes that we can sort of go with this, one being the normal sense of what traders do now, and a possible new setup based on speculation. The more concrete route would be to believe these advanced electronics would be based on gear that we can use in-game like all the other traders. So we are likely looking at thermal devices, radios, and advanced communications, as well as fancy tech like cameras and drones. There's a lot more thermal imaging devices coming to Tarkov, and maybe this trader will have access to the best. There's plans of adding radios to Tarkov, and Nikita has even discussed the idea of adding a feature around scanning frequencies and being able to track players using the radio based on the clarity of their communication. The closer you are, the clearer they come through. That kind of thing. Again, that part was just an idea. We don't know if that's actually coming to the game, but with the artwork for the goon squad that we have on Lighthouse, all of them have seemingly top-level radio equipment, especially with Bird Eye, where his backpack is actually a large long-range radio. Usually, backpacks are lootable in Tarkov, so this is either a first where we won't be able to loot his backpack, or we will be able to pick that up off of him and use it. Well, we'll see if it's actually functional at first. Maybe that feature might come down the line. We'll have to wait and see. The second route that is less concrete for a number of reasons is the crafting and task item route for this trader. He will, of course, be in raid, and there are a lot of advanced electronics that we need for crafting as well as tasks for the other traders. It's completely possible, and leaning a bit more towards the likely side, that Lightkeeper has at least some of these items for sale. It's also assumed that if they were for sale, they would also count as found in raid, since we did have to go into a raid to get them from him, on top of the added risk of possibly losing them on our way out. But that's not confirmed though. We don't actually know if this stuff is going to be found in raid or not. So I'm structuring this more of a info dump kind of video, as everything I discussed today is either confirmed, planned, or very likely. So sadly, no cult meeting today, although we did get ourselves a nice logo thanks to Dracula Factory on the Discord. I am mainly curious about what you guys think about all of this. Do you think radios would be useful when we can just use Discord to talk to friends? Maybe even if we don't use it with our friends, there's still something that we could use for radios in game? Do you think if the trader sells the tech that we need for crafts and tasks, would it be too easy and defeat the purpose of the difficulty of those tasks, even though we have to jump through some hoops to just get access to the trader and walk out alive with whatever we purchase from him? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm going to be at PAX East this weekend, but I live close by, so if BSG posts something big, I will run home and make a video about it. If it's not that big, I'll tweet about it and post in Discord as well as the community section here on YouTube. You know, just the usual, keeping an eye out for anything new and letting you guys know more once I do. Until then though, for the latest Tarkov news, check out these playlists here. If you like this video, then you know the drill. Please subscribe. I really appreciate the people who do. If you are looking for people to play with, check out our Discord. Links in the description if you're interested. Otherwise, I hope you have a nice day. See you guys.